Hello and welcome to the course Understanding Regression Models. Regression techniques are amongst the most widely used techniques in data science. They help us understand the things that are around us, and they also help us predict. This is why sometimes they are referred to as predictive analytics. The purpose of this course is to explain regression techniques to students, specifically students who do not have a very good mathematical background. Unfortunately, most texts that deal with this topic, they deal with them from a mathematical point of view. What you need to know is that you can very much apply these techniques, understand them, perform the tools without knowing what is happening behind the scene, without knowing the exact math behind it. All you need to know is to understand the concepts and to understand why are we doing this and why are we doing that. The purpose of the course is to intuitively explain these techniques. Specifically, the course will talk about three different types of techniques: linear regression, logistic regression, and count model regression, such as Poisson regression and negative binomial regression. One of the biggest mistakes that I see in research is that a lot of researchers, especially social scientists, whenever they want to do regression, they use linear regression, no matter what type of dependent variable they have. This is very wrong. There are certain types of dependent variables for which we use linear regression. Other types we use logistic regression, and other types we use count model regression. This course is going to explain the three types of regression. The course will only explain the theory. It will not explain how to apply these tools using any specific statistical software. This is why the course should be of use to you no matter what type of software you are using, whether you are using SPSS, R, or Stata, or whatever the software that you are using. You should benefit from the course. The course will explain what linear regression is, what logistic regression is, what count model regression is. The course will explain when to use each of these. The course will explain how to interpret the outcome of each of these models, how to visualize the results, what are the tools that are available in order to conduct several tests, and so on. Every single section of the course will end with a case study. So for example, after we talk about linear regression, the theory behind it, there will be a case study in which we will go through a data set, talk about the analysis, what are the steps that we take, why are we doing this and why are we doing that. We will have a case study for linear regression, we will have a case study for logistic regression, and we will have a case study for count model regression. As I said, the course should be useful to everyone, no matter what statistical software they use. The course will not go into math. This does not mean that there are no mathematical equations, but the math equations are extremely simple, and I will use the math equations in order to make sure that you understand what is the meaning of every coefficient that is associated with every variable. The course starts by assuming no knowledge whatsoever about regression. It starts from scratch, and it will build on your knowledge of every section as we go along.